The Fed Playbook, Trading Interest Rates, Inflation, and Economic Data in 2025. Chapter 1. The Federal Reserve's Evolving Role in Global Markets. The Federal Reserve enters 2025 as the most influential central bank in history, wielding unprecedented power over financial markets. As traders, we must understand not just what the Fed does, but how its decision-making process has transformed in the post-pandemic era. This chapter examines the Fed's new operational framework, including its enhanced focus on financial stability alongside its traditional dual mandate. Key concepts include the Fed put in 2025, how market bailout thresholds have changed, understanding the expanded FOMC voting roster and its implications, decoding the new policy language, from transitory to structural inflation. The Fed's secret weapon, how its balance sheet operations now dwarf rate moves. Chapter 2. Mastering Interest Rate. Regime Shifts. 2025 presents unique challenges as the global economy navigates the aftermath of the most aggressive tightening cycle in 4 decades. This chapter provides a comprehensive framework for identifying and profiting from interest rate inflection points. We cover the 5-phase interest rate cycle model adapted for 2025 markets. Rate-sensitive sectors, how to rotate between financials, tech, and utilities. The new correlation matrix, why bonds and stocks now move together. Case study, trading the great policy reversal of Q1 2025. Chapter 3, inflation trading in the new normal. With inflation proving more persistent than expected, 2025 demands fresh approaches to price pressure trading. This chapter reveals advanced strategies for capitalizing on inflation surprises across asset classes. Key strategies include the CPI Release Playbook, from pre-positioning to fade trades. Commodity currencies as inflation hedges in 2025. Tips versus gold, which inflation hedge works when. The secret relationship between housing data and core CPI. Chapter 4. FOMC Meeting Trading Strategies. Fed meetings remain the most volatile trading events of the year. This chapter provides an institutional-grade framework for navigating policy decisions, statements, and press conferences. You'll learn the 3-stage FOMC trade timeline, pre-event, announcement, presser. How to interpret the new dot plot visualization format. Trading Powell's pauses. The art of parsing Fed speak. The dovish hike paradox and how to exploit it. Chapter 5. Yield curve dynamics and recession signals. The yield curve remains the market's most reliable forecasting tool, but its signals have changed in 2025. This chapter explains how to read modern curve dynamics and position accordingly. Critical insights include why the 3 meters 10 years spread now outperforms 2 seconds 10 seconds. Trading curve steepeners in a higher for longer regime. The Fed's secret yield. Curve control operations. How banks trade the curve and how to front-run them. Chapter 6. Macro Data Trading. Playbook. Economic releases create consistent trading opportunities for prepared investors. This chapter details a systematic approach to trading key indicators in 2025. Coverage includes the revised Big 3 data points that move markets. NFP trading, from initial reaction to weekend gap fills. Retail sales as a market sentiment indicator. The new importance of JOLTS data in labor market analysis. Chapter 7. The Global Central Bank Divergence Trade. As the Fed charts its own course in 2025, unprecedented policy divergences are creating lucrative opportunities. This chapter explores cross-border rate arbitrage strategies. Highlights include the Dollar Smile Theory 2.0, trading ECB versus Fed policy gaps, emerging market central bank reactions, the yen carry trade revival. Chapter 8. Fed Pivot Trading Strategies. Market turns happen fast when the Fed shifts policy. This chapter provides a complete toolkit for identifying and trading policy pivots. You'll discover the 5 early warning signs of a pending pivot, sector rotation strategies for pivot environments, volatility compression patterns before major turns, case study, the 2024 to 2025 pivot that caught markets off guard. Chapter 9, Risk Management in Fed-Driven Markets. Surviving Fed volatility requires disciplined risk protocols. This chapter outlines professional techniques for preserving capital. Key lessons: position sizing for high-impact news events, the liquidity vacuum phenomenon in modern markets, volatility-adjusted position sizing, when to ignore the Fed and trade technicals. Chapter 10, Building Your 2025 Fed Trading System. This final chapter synthesizes all concepts into an actionable trading plan tailored for 2025 conditions. We cover creating your Fed News dashboard, developing scenario-based trading plans, backtesting strategies against 2025 conditions, the 5 habits of consistently profitable Fed traders. Conclusion: staying ahead in the Fed-driven market. The 2025 financial landscape presents both unprecedented challenges and extraordinary opportunities for traders who understand the Fed's evolving role. By mastering the strategies outlined in this book, you'll be equipped to navigate interest rate uncertainty, profit from policy shifts, and build lasting trading success in the new era of central bank dominance. Remember, in Fed-driven markets, knowledge isn't just power, it's profit. The most successful traders don't predict the future. They prepare for multiple outcomes and react with precision. As you implement these strategies, focus on consistency over home runs, process over outcomes, and risk management over all else. The markets will continue to evolve, but the principles in this book will remain your compass through whatever 2025 and beyond may bring. Now go trade with confidence. End of the book.